when it pops up. Anyways, how's it going, everyone? It's your boy Rada here, and I'm just gonna quickly recap what I said. I've talked about my Christmas tree still being up. I've been telling my lovely girlfriend that needs to come down. I've been too lazy. I do chores every Sunday, which is vacuum. Every other week, I clean my fish tank, drain water, and put new water in it. I do my laundry. I adult, basically. I do things what should be expected from a 27-year-old. But even then, she still has to get on me. I get trash ready, take it out. We have a dumpster out back, so we can't just roll it out, which would be nice. City's supposed to be getting that eventually, but we'll see. This weekend, I'll be doing a deep dive in my room, which means I reorganize. Oh, did not mean to do that. Reorganize my, there we go. Have my controller sitting down as I talk about this. Give me a drink of Pepsi. Pepsi, if you ever want to sponsor me, that'd be terrific. I'll get diabetes for you. Anyway, so as the stream suggests, I'm going to be streaming for about an hour before, I adult and go to bed early like a responsible person, since I have to work tomorrow. I'm going to try to get back to these more regularly. Ugh, I can't even say regularly. I'm tired. I even have my glasses on, my contacts are acting up. One of those days. Anyways, it's been windy here. So that doesn't help with that polar vortex coming in. We're not getting as cold as Chicago. So you guys stay safe out there if that's your general area. Illinois, Minnesota, all that, Michigan, you guys stay inside if you can. Nobody should be out in negative 60 degrees. You die almost instantly. Our bodies are not meant for that. So you guys be safe out. My truck won't start if it's negative 10. So I feel for you guys. I really do. Anyway, so obviously my contacts have dried out, and yeah, it's been miserable with that. My left contact was driving me crazy today, so I had to switch to the glasses halfway through work, and my glasses aren't meant for work. Anyways, as my stream suggests, I'm going to do a mission, which should take about 20 minutes, and then we'll spend the rest of the time hunting. And I'm in a beautiful area, so I really hope it puts me back here. If not, I'll come set up camp for $2. I I got the money, as you can see. Oh. Okay, sure. But yeah, so I'll be giving you my thoughts on Red Dead Online. I know it's the beta form, and they've announced that they're going to be doing other things and all that, and my thoughts and kind of like my wish list. And yeah, this is my first one. I think I'm a level 14, so I've gone through the mission a little bit. So spoiler alerts, I'll be playing one of those, probably the beginning one. And the payouts are decent. I think they range between $8 to $20. And if you just keep doing those and recycling, it's almost $100 a pop. If you just go straight on there, you can keep doing the same mission over and over and over, and that one pays like $20-ish. But that gets way too repetitive for me, and I don't want Red Dead Online to do that to me, to where I just get burnt out on it, because there's a lot of stuff to do in this game. So we'll end up doing that, and apparently my guy wants to stand up again. But this is the best campsite I've ever gotten. I mean, look at that view. Usually I'm straight in the desert, and I was fine, I'll just stand up. Usually I'm in the desert, but this guy, my main man Crips, hooked me up with this beautiful, well, of course the fog comes in. Yeah, it's an amazing. I don't even have 4K in this game. It's amazing. They did a really good job. So props to Rockstar for getting that done. I'm gonna try to take it in, so if I have to, I can put a camp here. And hope nobody else has it. My camp is currently located in the border of West Elizabeth. Oh, we are in Elizabeth, like in the mountainy range. Oh, John Boy. Come kill me. You can't, because I'm in my camp. Booyah. 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 Anyways. So yeah, we're going to, and it's my boy Beechnut. That's my sister's horse for 4-H, actually. It's Beechnut. So it's a homage to that horse who has the personality. He's an old bulldogging horse. He's a really good horse, and she had her opportunities to switch horses a couple times, but she couldn't do it, and I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all. In my humble opinion, dogs and horses are one of the animals out there. Cats, kinda, but they're a little more independent. And horses are too in a way. But they have the biggest personalities because you can find a horse who's just ornerier than hell, just like you can with a dog. Or you can find a horse that's just as goofy as a dog. They really have their own personalities, which is really cool in my opinion. So I named my horse, first horse on here, Beechnut. I will probably gently add horses. Like I have to wait to get my favorite horse, and it's a blue Roan horse. So if you guys get a chance, Google that. They're beautiful horses in my opinion, just absolutely stunning. And it's a racehorse on this game, which kind of sucks because they don't have a lot of health, but they're faster once you bond with them. So, Beechnut will probably be put to the side so I can use my favorite horse, but I have to come up with a name for that. And a painted. Painted and also red Roan horses are my favorite. But I have a Palomino horse. It's one of the 3 you can choose. I really was in a hurry, so I saw this was a different looking horse than the 2 brown ones they had. If you guys have played it, you know. So I chose that one. Originally, it was named Mia. Maya? Yeah, it was Maya. I think we named it Maya. But then I noticed that it had male features. So I had to quickly change that because I thought it was a mare at first. I didn't know that they actually told you. I just figured that it is whatever you wanted it to be. But before we hop into mission, a couple of the things that I like about this game is the attention to detail. When you hop on, so I do a lot. Well, during the summer I'm with horses a little bit, sometimes a lot, and nothing beats the sound of you climbing up on a saddle, just the leather. If you're around horses in real life, you know the sound, and they have nailed that to a T. But not only that, if you've ever been to a barrel race or had actually ridden a horse hard, the noise, like the snorting noise they make when they're not, it's not really even a snorting noise, just the noise they make when you start riding them hard. This game also nails that, which kind of shocked me because that's one of those things you wouldn't really look at. But it's just amazing. So I'll break down my pistols, my weapons. Yeah, you can't hit me, you dumbass. You're scaring up my game. I can't shoot him because I'm in my camp, but what's he doing? There's nothing over there. Whatever. I don't have time. Oh, that's another cool feature. So if you have like your repeater or your rifle or any other gun out, and instead of like immediately putting it back, wild horses are also in the game, which is pretty cool. we'll touch on that later, is he just puts it like that. One thing I don't like though is if you go to pull your pistol out, you just hold on to that like so. You're aiming like that. So I mean, in real life, your aim would be thrown off because you're hanging onto that. I don't know if you're getting the cover. Yeah, see, then it puts it away when you get the cover. But other than that, so I've added a few things from the beginning. I got a nice wool jacket, which I really like. I bought a not wool. I bought a black shirt, black pants. I have an outfit that goes under my black boots. I got spurs. Bought a gun holster. You don't have to, but I bought a different one. The hat I want isn't unlocked to level 29, which is very frustrating because I don't like the hat I have right now. I might buy a black one just because I'll have enough money by the time level 29 comes around. You can't shoot me. I'm on my camp. I don't even know what he's doing. He's scaring up all the deer, which is frustrating. I just got a message from a girlfriend which says my stream would be better if I talked about her. Too bad she's not in the game, or else I would. The weather is realistic. You'll go into town. You can get dirty. As you can see, my boots are a little scuffed up. You can see horse indentions for a little bit, so that helps you if you're trying to track a player. Thought I heard him. Sorry. Which doesn't matter because you can't hurt me in my camp. And so, yeah, so I'll probably get a black hat, like, naturally. I got a beard. Oh, I also got, this. Whoosh. Don't wear those in town. They get very pissed. No. They get very pissy. Threaten to shoot you if you walk by a lawman because they think you're going to rob them. But the only time I wear it is if I'm doing a mission or if I'm in a sandstorm. I try to immerse myself in the game. You'll see me a lot not ride my horse too hard. I'll just have it instead of sprinting and then waiting for the energy respawn. I'll just kind of gallop there or even sometimes walk if it's not too far. Me and Adrian went on a horse ride and walked back to the general store, which took about 15 minutes. But, I mean, if you're in a hurry to get places, this is not the game. There's no fast cars that do 200 miles an hour to get you across town in 5 minutes. It's a bigger map, in my opinion, because unlike GTA where you had a highway to go, you actually have to, like, it's very risky to just ride in the plains because you'll hit a rock, tumble. One thing I do like about online is your horse cannot die, but it can get injured and sent to the vet. And I feel if a player does that, there needs to be... Right now, there's no repercussions. Granted, it's a beta. I understand that. But I lost my horse to a guy just riding by who just threw a Molotov cocktail on us. You gotta suffer because it might be I don't know the exact time, but it could be 5-10 minutes when you're without a horse and that person is just killing you. And about the third kill, you can issue a 10-minute parlay. But it's still frustrating as hell to lose your horse because some guy just wanted to come in and grief you. I mean, you gotta have some sort of... No offense to anyone who plays this game, but I just want to hop online, play as my character, not Arthur. I haven't played any of the main mission because I'm trying to get this guy well established. I just want to hop on, do missions, or your hunt to make money. That's all I want to do, and this community is very as you can hear the guy in the background shooting, is very toxic. Everyone likes to grief you on this game, which is annoying. Like, there have been a couple people that I've run by who just gallop past each other and say hello, move on. But there have been a lot more people where I get shot the moment I pass them. And that's just riding like head on. You don't know anyone's intentions, and then they just ride off, so you don't know if it was a like he thought I was going after him, or if he was just trying to be a dick. But they need to find ways to curve that. I know it's online, I know it's the Wild West and all that, but if people are just trying to generally enjoy your game, you need to have event. And they've talked about maybe putting, like, if you want to be an outlaw and bounty hunter and this and that, we're gonna have a separate server for you, which is great. But right now there's Jackass, and right now there's no system in place. And even then, if you just if you want to go into the regular game and just be a dick to people trying to play on your other servers, which is just kind of like what we're doing now, there's nothing to stop them. And like I said, with the horse, you don't get charged for the horse. It doesn't affect me either. I don't lose any money. And I love how if you kill somebody, they don't lose ammo. They don't lose money either, because we'll touch on that. But just losing your horse is frustrating. Very, very frustrating. And you can you can give it horse tonic if it's hurt enough and all that. But just go on down to the general store and buy a shit ton of it. And it's like $1. Well, we'll check actually. We'll check right now and see how much this stupid thing is. Horse tonic. Nope. Must be under horse. Oh no. Take my word for it. It's expensive, okay? It's gotta be. Horse attack. Horse care. Yeah, so you're looking at like almost $4. Yeah, revised horse from severity. So you're looking at $250. So let's say 10. So you're looking at $20. Just keep 10 on you in case someone wants to be a dick. So that's frustrating. You can customize your own horse whistle, which I thought was cool, and have different like old style type haircuts and mustaches, and of course sunset's coming. So that was my big annoying thing, is you gotta punish people for killing your horse. Because yeah. Let's see another thing I've seen, and then we'll hop into a mission actually here soon. Because it's 40, so we'll hop in because then we'll only have 30 minutes to hunt for a little bit, then go sell our stuff, so we'll do that now as I talk. But another thing that I find frustrating is, we'll start at the beginning because this one tends to go by fast. I finally got all 4 stars. There was one that was a silver, which was frustrating. Oh, where was I? Oh yeah, you can't sell horses yet, at least. You can't tame a wild horse, which is dumb. You can tame a wild horse, you can't take them to sell them, even though at the beginning the guy's like, bring them on by and I'll buy them. Well, not really. Not yet. So hopefully they implement that. I would like to see some real weapons. Springfield's about the only one, maybe the Showfile and pistol is, but I like to see the Peacekeeper. That was a classic Western. I like to see the Winchester in there. I don't know of any other old guns. I'm not going to buy a pistol. The volcanic pistol is kind of famous, but I'm not going to buy a pistol. I'm trying to keep it as Western as possible, so I'll probably stick bolt action. Even then is a little too advanced, but it's a great hunting rifle. I bought the varmint rifle thanks to some friends telling me I needed to buy it. Wish I didn't. I really wish I didn't. It's a great headshot. Like if you get somebody in a headshot, they're dead instantly. Like it's an instant headshot on anything. But at the same time, if you don't, it doesn't even affect them. So you have to be in. It helps you, I guess, be a really good person to shoot heads. But other than that, it's a 22 varmint rifle, and would have saved me $70 if I could have just had this and hunted and NPCs. It does great. Non-NPCs, I've killed a couple people, but it's a long range. It's really good. The reload speed where you have to, you know, eject the cartridge and the new one goes in. It holds 5 rounds, so not as good as a repeater. But it does a lot of damage, a lot more than a repeater does, or a pistol, especially at range. So you can initially hit somebody pretty hard and draw a different gun and start firing, but the how accurate it's a lot more accurate at the same time. So I get a lot of headshots with it. So those are my favorite guns. That's why I rock. I want to get a better Winchester, a better repeater, which is my next grand purchase, but I want to have at least like $400, so I have like $200 to fall back on. Which comes to the second part of my complaint of this game. And don't get me wrong, I absolutely love this game. I really do. But the economy is such total bullshit. The highest pelt I've ever sold is $3, and it took me, you can only hold about 10, I think. And that was an elk pelt, a good elk pelt. So most of them will range around $1, so you could get $10 if you're lucky a pop. So you're getting $10, right? Go do that 25 times, and let's say it takes you 30 minutes each hunting session, because you can't just run up on them and shoot them a bunch, otherwise the pelt's ruined. So you have to kind of hop off your horse and then shoot, and that's not while, like I had 10 pelts and a guy came by and shot me off my horse and I lost everything. So, and I know there's a route to run for salmon fishing, which salmon gives you a lot of money. But even then, it's a lot of grinding. And don't get me wrong, I play Ark, I play Conan, so I'm okay with grinding for stuff. What I'm not okay for is grinding and a hat costing me $17. Somebody took the fishing pole and did modern day inflation, that fishing pole cost $800. Come on. A fishing pole would not cost. You can make your own fishing pole. For crying out loud. So I thought $800 was quite a bit. That thing better be catching sharks 24/7. Like I think my Springfield was in the high 200s. So, but ammunition is dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. So, that is one nice thing. I think it's like, we'll see. I'll show you here how much it costs when I load in. So it's dirt cheap, which is a huge bonus. Horse selections you don't get a lot right away, but you didn't even cars, so that's not a real big thing. But I missed out on getting the free chestnut Arabian horse, which would have been nice. Tahoe. But so I don't have any complaints with the horse prices really. 130. Well, actually, I kind of do. Because if you watch a Western movie, they'll be like $25 or $50 for a really good horse. Or a pretty decent horse. And on this game, it's like $135, please. 130, 170, 200. You're just like, okay. Does it cure cancer? Why it's at it? I mean, like this game, like, it's realistic in the way to where you can't, like, you guys probably remember GTA 5, where you could just like bam bam just keep shooting, like shoot somebody like 3 times at the sniper round. And that's a high caliber sniper round. Like anything else, you might shoot somebody like 9 times with a pistol. And this game's kind of like that, but it's about 4 times at most with a pistol. And when you're playing PvP, you die pretty quickly, and your health doesn't like come back right away, which is nice. So it's more realistic. So your horse can't take a lot of damage either. So like my racing horse, which is my Blue Roan, I'm not looking forward to seeing that thing get shot a bunch. Um, so that's unfortunate to say the least. But it's probably the biggest concern, especially if you're starting out like I did, is upkeep cost of your camp. It's $1 to keep your camp up a day in this game. 75 cents per horse. So that's almost $2. So if you have $20, you can only play this game 10 times before you have to find a special way to go out and make money, while not getting ambushed and killed repeatedly by people. So the economy, in my opinion, is broken in this game. Hopefully they fix that. At first, I know you couldn't replay the missions to get money. All you got was XP. They fixed that to where you can play them as many times as you want, which is probably the quickest way to make money. Um, Probably the funnest way to make money. The one we're about to do, I always choose honor. I'm hoping my teammates do too. But so the economy, in my opinion, is kind of broken. So I don't buy a whole lot because you know there might be a time where you do want to hop on and actually pick fights with people and all that, which I can understand. Like I said, you also gotta know who to pick fights with. I wish people were more considerate on that end. Like, there's a group of people, go pick fights with them. But if someone's out in the middle of a field or just kind of off by himself, don't go pick a fight with him because he's probably trying to enjoy the game or just hang out and relax in the game. Like I said, oh, I forgot to put band my bandana on. And like I said, people try to enjoy this game, so be considerate of other people. Because, where am I? No, this isn't my camp. Where'd you put me? Oh, across the street. That's cool. So this is what everyone was at? Huh. Okay, now it's off to the game. Do not make me go all the way to Tumbleweed. Boom. There we go. So hopefully they fix the economy. And hopefully they add a lot more, like I mean like maybe 10 more story missions. Because the story is a very intriguing story and really well done compared to GTA 5. And I like you saw 75, you gotta get your honor all the way down. Which is maybe why some people are jerks trying to get it all the way down. It's tough for me because I'm not naturally a bad person. I've never beat a game doing the bad stuff. So there's that. So it's I can't like I said, I try to immerse myself, and I'm not a good guy. I'm not a bad guy. So when my friends took me to a thing, they're like in town, they're like, "Hey, start shooting this stuff so you can get your uh, honor down." I'm just like, I don't want to though. Like it takes a lot for me to squeeze the trigger. It's one thing if we're doing a mission on Grand Theft Auto, I'll kill all the cops in the world. But on the other hand, it's still hard for me just to kill people. So, call me a wussy, call me whatever, but that's my whole take on it. So, without further ado, I've delayed it long enough. We gotta get going. Then we'll go hunting, and I'll kind of show you the ins and outs of that. Um, of course, of course, Rockstar's gonna play us like that. We'll hop in really quick here. That's not what we needed to have happen with Chad rambling for 30 minutes. That is the last thing we need to have happen. So hopefully we get this bad boy up and running. There we go. And look at, you better be in the same spot. You yeah belly some bitch. See, he probably, where the hell did he move my camp to? Where the fuck is my camp? See, he moved it all the way to godforsaken nowhere. We're just gonna make this my camp from now on. This area, remember, Little Creek River general area. I don't know why I'm telling you guys to remember that, but me, remember. Let's do the mission. That's my general thoughts on this so far. They've done a really good job. This is in beta form. They said, I didn't finish that. They said probably for another couple months. So probably looking at, let's see, January, February, March, April, maybe May. They're out of beta phase. Which their release of online was 10 times better than Grand Theft Auto 5. You guys remember that fucking debacle? Woo! Oh god, I was pissed. I was looking forward to online. I was fuming. Fuming. But yeah, we'll do a couple of this stuff. We'll hunt. This one's really quick. Then we'll go set my camp up there, which hopefully doesn't take too long, and we'll hunt some things, and I'll tell you guys what I like about the details when it comes to that. But yeah, I wish they had more hats available, like the hats are pretty, like that. I want that type of hat. See my terrible hat, and then this guy's like, hey, I got a really good hat. Scoundrel, we're gonna help you out here. Fun size shorty, we got you. Anyways, let's buy some ammo. See, 40 cents for, and it's gonna fill me up. See, $1.20. Obviously, it's gonna be more. And repeater cartridges. See, so I just spent like $4, which isn't bad at all. But yeah, I'll show more like modern day cowboy hats. But I will be. I might buy the Black Drifter at the general store.
I can't help you, mister. That's way out of my jurisdiction. My job is stopping folks from getting shot on these streets. You know that.
She's my wife. She's my goddamn wife. They'll do terrible things to her. You've got to help me.
Oh, they won't
Maybe
skip
these
this.
people can help you.
That guy's not so nice. Go out, Breeding Hut. The other thing I like about this game is There you go, to pull the trigger, you can't just like rapid, you can't double tap it. Like this. You can't just like rapid fire. You have to actually cock it back. Shooting through shit's like a bitch. Dude, you're using a shotgun or what, man? At this range? Boom.
He sent you, didn't he? He sent you. Well, I'm not coming. I can't go back to him.
We're in love. Leave us be. Look, I'll give you all we have. It ain't much, but it's something. Just help us escape from here. Come on, please.
I'm not going back. Cliff, you swore. You swore I wouldn't have to go back.
They'll have to kill me to get to you. Come on, folks. Have a heart. Please. I think they're gonna help us.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Come on. Wagon's outside. Money there, too.
He will have sent men to watch you people. They'll know you're trying to help us.
Then we best be quick. Come on, let's go.
It's a massacre. They killed them all.
I know it's a movie thing, but I hope they add more to like, oh, maybe you do a little twirl with yours. Or if they add a gun stat, like the more advanced you are, the more things you can unlock. Thanks for saving some for us, man. Another thing I like, I'll show you guys like this. Like that. That's a very unique feature. Like for a horse just to kind of, like that. Like I said, if you watch barrel racing or anything of the sorts, you know what I'm talking about. Why won't you lock on to anybody? Your horse will get startled, but you can calm it down while riding your horse, so.
Why won't he leave us alone? How many more of them we gotta kill?
He'll never leave us alone. He'll keep saying you kidnapped me until some other fool comes and kills you. Or me, or both of us.
No. We'll run. Somewhere hot. Mexico. Australia. Here. Take this. Thank you for being a decent human being. Tell him we drowned.
Another thing is, you don't make the spur noise, like the ching, ching when you're walking, which is annoying because you actually do make a little bit in real life. And so I wish they'd add that aspect to it. That'd be kind of cool, nice little feature. But yeah, your horse will poop on you, it'll lift its tail. I've only had that happen to my horse twice. I wish you had to clean it. I haven't had to even clean my horse at all, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, we're gonna make camp. We're gonna have to long ride, so bear with me. Hopefully we get there in time. I can show you some hunting. Won't sell the pelts. And I already hear gunshots, which is the last thing you want to hear. Yep, there it is. We gotta go all the way up here. Oh, still there, good. We just have a... Come on, beach nuts, get the fuck out of here. Oh, that's a gang fight, so they're not actually trying to kill anyone. Where the hell's my horse? There's a beach. Yes, the horse is named after chewing tobacco. You can't get poisoned by snakes. I don't know if they added that one in. There's a fun fact for y'all. Your horse will get nervous around a predator. Coyotes don't count. As you just heard them barking in the background. But yeah, overall I say they've done a really good job. I know I complained a lot about it, but I think they did a really good job. Let's see if I can make the horse make the noise I was talking about. That noise right there, listen. I'm gonna talk over it, but yeah, the little grunty noise you hear a lot at horse shows. What do we have here? Oh, herd of antelope. Let's see if there's a fast trail on here. Fast travel. And your core health will go down if you're wearing what I'm wearing, which is hot. I know I do have a jacket for warm weather, but I like this one way too much. Reminds me of that one movie, you know. Yeah, that one Western movie. You guys know, right? Let's just keep going. And I can't remember the name of the darn film. What movie was it? I'm gonna have to Google it. This will keep me on the path, so let me Google this here. Robert Duvall is the guy I'm talking about. Was it Lonesome Dove where he wore it? I can't remember. I know that there's a Western where a guy wore a jacket like this, and I really like it. But yeah, I don't know if you guys heard of it, like, I'll hop off, like, just like the sounds my sister makes when she hops on the horse, and then just little details make the game go a long ways. The ragdoll physics of the horse though make me giggle at times. And another thing I like is if you just casually like got your pistol out like you would, but the cool thing is like this, you just have it resting like that. That's a nice small detail. You duck your head under things, which my guy didn't do. You can lose your hat, which is very frustrating, because it sometimes glitches and won't let you pick one up. You can't pick up a hat to unlock it, which I understand, because then people would just be shooting friends' hats off just to unlock stuff, but it's kind of frustrating at the same time. How much money do we have? 283. Another thing is the way your horse handles in water. Yeah, but your horse never gets dirty. I've had mine fall in mud. I've ridden mine for a long time and not once ever have it get dirty. So that's a little frustrating. But yeah, like I said, if your horse is getting spooked while you're riding it, my friend Adrian told me about this, is you go... Well, he's not going to do it because he's not spooked at all. Come on, turn. There you go. You like shush it calmly and then you kind of pat it on the side, which I think is a cool feature. But as for game, there's no shortage of it. You can hunt chipmunks, turkey, rabbits, coyotes, wolves, cougars, buffalo, deer, and there's different. Okay, black bears are scared of you. I forgot about that. So, like, my horse is acting up. As you see, I just calmed it a little bit. Let's try to get out of here. Black bears will run away from you. Grizzlies will attack you. Big black bears will come at you, but small. God damn it. We'll run into it again. Nope. Okay, good. That's one nice thing. Is to be riding a horse. It'll kind of give you a heads up. I haven't died to oh, this might help. What's the closest fast travel point? Well, we're practically there now. Almost. This is a fast travel point. We are. Have to ride there. Oh, I guess this is a good time. Another cool thing you can do is, I'll do it a lot, is I will, you can pat a horse, which gives you a little more level up when you're trying to bond with your horse, or I'll do this in town. If I stop too quickly, I'll lead it, which is kind of cool. It's the little things, you know. There's a lot of bears. Easy, girl. Easy, boy. I always say girl. Easy, boy. Easy. Yeah, but that other bear doesn't look like it's running away. Like I said, cool thing is hard turn. Yeah, I didn't have it happen. And you can ride the train. You can still train on this. I did that once.
Damn folk won't leave me the hell alone.
I think they did a good job of NPCs in the game. There's been a couple times where they turn into me and I end up flying off my horse, which is frustrating. But as long as you don't go sprinting through town, that won't happen too often. That was dicey. Oh, another cool thing is like you can see my condition of my guns. The worse they go, the worse they are. Okay, hurry through this and loot these guys. That's what they get for shooting at my boy Beach. Let's his health go down, and you don't shoot mine. So, I'm sure you guys have heard how I call my horse. I just do a couple quick ones. But, the last one you'll hear is the unique one. That's the one I chose. Right here, Beach. You did good, buddy. Don't mind those bodies down there. It was not me. Just look at that view. American Eagle. What is that? Some moose. But I scared it off. Like I've hunted it. It's got a good pelt on it. Not anymore, it doesn't. God damn it. Get back to base camp. We'll have to call it a night. Tomorrow, stream some hunting and some more missions. Hello. Over this guy's on a dick, we're gonna run by him hard. 2 bandits attack. I've never had that even one happen, so I guess it's bound to happen, right? Yeah, so camp was right over the way. Excuse me, I had to get a drink. So as you can see, this place is pretty populated with game. I used to hunt down here, but it's a war zone down in this area usually. Everyone, yeah, as you can see, most people tend to stay here, or they're in the city. As you can see, this place is never populated for some reason. I think it's because people enjoy more of the open aspect of the game. It just might be me. That's for a posse leader. That's just for regular people. People in red are people you're in a fight with. Stranger missions are those. You can buy anything at the general store. But you can't get specific. Like tailors. You can buy shirts and you can change your outfit there. Let's see. The closest one, like Blackwater, like I said, that used to be my go-to spot because at a tailor, butchers are the only places you can sell meat, I believe. Stables are the only places you can actually see what you're putting on your horse. Haircuts, saloons you can actually get shot in, but you can buy out your liquor there, which is kind of cool. Now, if you have to be drunk on this game, gunsmiths is where you get your. Fencing is where you sell. You just loot like your belt buckles that you steal from people, your earrings, weird stuff like that. Tumbleweed has a gunsmith. Gunsmiths are where you buy firearms, but you can also get them modded too there with better sights and better rifling. Post offices are where if you buy anything from a catalog, you pick it up there. But yeah, that's a general outlook on it. Like I said, it's a pretty big map. I haven't even timed how long it'd take to ride from point A to point B. But as you were just there. Oh, that guy's on the move. I'll show you some of the customization of, you won't be able to see it very well, but you can, where the hell is, oh, he's right here, okay. You can walk up, oh yeah, you get deliveries here too. Thanks for the points. But you can, not emotes. You can upgrade your stuff. You won't be able to see his clothes, so I won't show you that, his. But, you can have a theme, like, traveling, nice stuff, military surplus, survivor. You can change your flag color, equipment. You can put fast travel there. Tent. You go from bedroll to lean-to, and all this improves your stuff. like 25, used to be 15. Yeah, you can have get rid, but A, it's actual tent. It's a lean-in tent, but better. You got that one. You got your fancier one, and then the coup de grace, the covered one. So I gotta wait a little bit, but eventually I'll be able to buy that, which is, well, I wish it would also tell you how much it's gonna cost, but you can update your camp. That's the only stuff you can. Like I said, you can do surplus, but all it really shows is the chairs. If you rest by the fire, you regain your cores. If you look to the left by the map, you can see the cores gently go up. You can also eat here. It's kind of cool how you cook it. You can hold over it to cook it more. And then you can either put it in your pocket or you can just eat it. Nom 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 nom. That is one thing I am annoyed with, but yeah, I hope they fix it. Is if you look at my player, he's underweight, and I've ate so much food. Like he's 7%, so I get hurt a lot, but my stamina drain is less, which is nice. But I've ate, at least in one sitting, I've ate like 24 meat and not gained a pound. And that's very frustrating. I know it's more about eating consistently, but it's frustrating. Frustrating. But other than that, that's the stream for tonight. Like I said, I'll be on tomorrow. We'll hunt with my boy Beechnut, and might even do some missions with some friends. But I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. And if you're watching this at a later date, I hope you enjoyed the hour-long video. I don't have the equipment to make segments, so hopefully I become a millionaire and I'm able to do that. But my editing would be atrocious anyways. But yeah, if you guys like it, we're going to have a lot more Red Dead, a lot more Black Ops. I'll probably do the Anthem demo, which I'm sure plenty of you guys have already seen. And yeah, that's what's going to be my channel. I know I usually am an Ark Survival or Conan, but I won't go into detail on what happened there. But the people I was gaming with, one of them left us and kind of put us in a bad situation. The server we were on Conan kept getting corrupted, so we finally just said screw it. I mean, we put in over a month of hours, and to have to start over for the third time was just, we were just done. Ark, we haven't done because same thing there. One of our guys left, so it'd just be two of us, which we'll probably visit from time to time because it is a fun game and I do enjoy my animals. But yeah, that was Red Dead Online. We'll continue. We'll hunt some tomorrow. I like to hunt by myself because when me and another friend were trying to do it, we'd end up even if we were a little ways apart, we'd end up at the same herd. He uses a bow, which wouldn't startle mine, but I use a rifle. I'm not going to buy a bow. Waste some money. I have a knife if I want to kill someone silently. And most of the time when you kill someone silently, they still somehow hear them, so, you know, there's that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. Like I said, I had a lot of complaints it seems like, but I really do enjoy the game. They did a really good job with it. There's some things, obviously, beta they need to improve on. I like how you can parlay with somebody after they've killed you 3 times. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys tomorrow. As always, like, subscribe, so you can get more notifications and more awesome videos like this.